Hey guys, what's up? So I figured I'd just do a quick vlog today, kind of showing you guys my current living situation, what I use every day to make videos and stuff like that, or do streams. As of tonight, I got a stream going on. It's Thursday night, so I always do a stream on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So tonight's Throwback Thursday, so it'll be something retro inspired or something retro. So I'm gonna be finishing up some the Shovel Knight DLC. There's a couple things that need to change here in this kind of situation here, because there's just not enough space. It's a little too crowded, a little bit too clunky. And so we recently just got a new printer. We don't print things that often, but we've had this one over here, which is an old laser toner printer. As you can see, there's stuff piled on it. And I have this old TV over here, which that TV is not even plugged in. It would be useful to do things like YouTube and stuff, so I can just sit in bed, kind of relax, get away from the desk. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the TV over there, bring the Steam Link into the room, just connect it right over there, and then I'll have kind of a little spot that I can kind of get away from the desk and stuff. Holy crap, I never see that anymore. It's been a really flippin' dark winter here, and you just never see sunshine. Unfortunately, this has reminded me of last year when it would come down towards sunset, and yeah, it's like 3 o'clock outside, so we've got an hour and a half left of light, sadly, in this part of the world. So yeah. Okay, that thing was heavy, and I've got it in the right next to the garage, ready to go tomorrow. It's probably gonna be tomorrow's vlog. But it's time to hook this TV up and get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, first of all, kind of unorganized, but up there is the original Nintendo, complete in box, and over here is the Super Nintendo Mini. I would like to have a Super Nintendo in box one of these days, but right now I just have an old busted one that I use from time to time. Mostly I've been using this guy, to be honest with you guys, though. Shelf with random crap, and that's pretty much about it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the stuff I got for Christmas, some of the cool things that I actually got spoiled this year. So first thing here is making vlogs and stuff like this. If I want to put something else in the shot or talk about it, I can't always be sure that it's in the shot with me. So that's where this first one actually comes in. This is the Samsung lens cover kit, and it's not snapped down all the way. So this has two lenses. They're stainless steel. I'll show you guys here. Okay, so this is it, the two lenses. So it comes in two pieces like this. Each lens has its own. So there's a wide angle and a telephoto, and they're pretty nice. They have lens caps, so if you want to keep them attached to the phone cover, you can definitely do that. And they're stainless steel, as you can see. They're really, really nice. Long story short, I actually had a set before, and I was doing some outdoor photography, and I was an idiot, and I was on a bridge, and I actually dropped this guy. So I was really, really heartbroken, because I was getting some really awesome shots with this telephoto, especially with my cat and stuff like that. And so I really missed this thing, and I was surprised to see it show up for Christmas. And then this is the wide angle. I have two of these now, which is handy. I actually use this more than that one, but that one does some really awesome things. Okay, so in a situation where I need to make something a little bit wider, for instance this, I want to talk about the next thing, I need to change the lens out or get a wider angle lens, so that's where the wide angle comes in, and so the image goes from this to this. So now you can see everything in the shot a little bit better. I can hold something up to my face and not have to worry about putting it in front of my face for you guys to see it or something like that. So as you guys saw before, there's a review of this. I'll put a link to it somewhere. Of the 8-bit controller. I've been using this thing a lot. I use it on my Steam Link, I use it on my computer, and now I've started using it on my SNES Classic. SNES Classic's nice, I like it. I would probably still recommend getting something like a Retro Pi or something. I just have it for mainly nostalgia purposes, and also it's just one of those things you just throw money at that you're just into. And there's a lot of people like me out there, so I don't necessarily feel low on this one. Okay, so the other thing I got was for my 8-bit controller, this guy here. This is a Retrobit, what do they call it, classic receiver. It was originally for the SNES Classic, and then they made it or firmware updated it for this. So instead of having a little 5-foot cord, it does reach if I'm sitting on the end of the bed here, but if I want to lay back, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that and play Nintendo games. So I had to have something for this. And see, now I can even be across the room and use it if I want to too. It also came with this little teeny tiny USB dongle, and I thought this was just the update to firmware if need be, but apparently you can also hook this in and then hook it into the back of your PC or whatever, and it will also act as a Bluetooth dongle just for your 8BitDo controllers though. Doesn't work on anything else, unfortunately, but it is cool. So if like tonight when I play Shovel Knight on stream, I'm going to be using this. And yeah, I did mod the Super Nintendo Classic, so Super Mario All-Stars is on there. And this is my current battle station. Actually, I'll probably need the wide angle for this again. Okay, wide angle for the win. So this is the current setup right now. As you can see, I've had allergy medicine there because I have really bad allergies. But just pretty much how it is on a daily use. A little cup holder for my drinks and stuff like that. And so yeah, I rock two monitors. This is a Samsung PLS display. It's a 23-inch 1920 by 1080. Another 19 by 1080 TN panel. The color's not as good as it is on this one, but this one's 144 hertz. It has FreeSync. This is an Nixius one that you guys probably see in a lot of Jay's 2 Cents videos. The panel is of outstanding quality. The build of the stand and a couple other things could be better, but this is also a really budget monitor. I only paid like $230 for this and the stand. And then I still use a Razer Black Widow Tournament Edition. This is not backlit. I do want to upgrade this keyboard eventually. I'll keep this around for tournaments and stuff because it's nice and small. But I recently saw a video from Tech Syndicate over at Computex, and I'm intrigued. One of the problems I always had with a 10-key keyboard is I don't like it going over here because I feel like I'm spread out too far between the WASD keys and the mouse. And so Bloody actually makes a keyboard where the 10 key is on the opposite side, and I would actually be down for that. That's pretty cool. Okay, my daily driver for audio is these guys. This is a SteelSeries Arcticus 5, I think is how you say it, or Arctis 5. I was kind of skeptical about these. I got them. These are repros. Is that how they do it? Repros? Refurbs? Whatever. I got these for 61 bucks on Newegg, and they run fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I think I spent like another $10 for like a year warranty because, as you guys know, on like refurbs, you only get like 30 days. So this has a 1-year warranty in case anything goes wrong. I mainly got these as kind of like throwaways for LAN parties and stuff. But what I like about them is the flexible microphone that goes into the ear cup. I like that they can fold flat so I can put them in a bag easier. And some of the other stuff like the RGB and all that, that's just icing on the cake. I don't really care about that, but they sound insanely good for like little 40mm drivers, and I actually just find myself using them all the time. Mainly because this microphone's so good, so if I just want to talk to people on Discord or something, I don't have to have my big condenser mic out in front of my face, because it's kind of intrusive, to be honest with you. And then over here, the DAC that comes with it has this nice little knob on it that is a knob for between the game audio and the chat audio. So that's something that was on console headsets that I've missed on PC, and I'm glad somebody's doing it now. Okay, mouse pad I'm using is still the Finnick. This thing is flipping awesome. I loved it. It comes flat packed. My only criticism about it was I felt like it was maybe a few dollars too much, but it's a few dollars that I would be willing to sacrifice because this thing is of stupid good quality. It's still holding up. Stains and stuff aren't showing very easy. I had a cat on here last night, so all I gotta do is just basically this, and all the cat fur and stuff's gone. I love this thing. Now the reason I'm using the G602 again, not because of I decided wireless is, once again, like the bee's knees or whatnot. I actually really like the Finnick mouse, but my Red channel decided to quit, so I wrote an email to them to see if I can get a replacement. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know, since it was a review copy, if I would. I'm not really expecting anything, but I do like that mouse a lot. However, you guys should know that at this point right now, the Red channel on the RGB lighting just doesn't work. It burnt out. Okay, one of the other things, now this is my current battle station, I'll talk about this for a minute, but one of the other things I got for Christmas that I actually asked for and was happy to get was this guy right here. This is the OnKey 7-port USB 3.0 adapter. Okay, so this is the current battle station. You guys would have seen it in Paul and Kyle's video last. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a quick shot of it in Paul's video.
Now you'll notice that our color scheme completely went to crap as soon as we installed the power supply down there. But it's okay, because again, really good power supply. But we lose the color coordination because obviously, you know, your PCI Express cables right here look horrible. That up there looks horrible. But if you can ignore that, you can get a much better appreciation for how nice this system actually is.
Let me just let your imagination run wild
here.
Yeah,
you just cover that up.
See, it looks so much better now.
Yeah, it's perfect. There we go. What a beautiful build. All right, I've got the power switch in the back.
I'm gonna power it on. Where's the power? Okay, here we go. I'm too short. Ready?
Power button. Yep.
Hey!
Oh, beautiful.
We have a boot, more or less.
Glorious.
Look at that.
Look at all the lights. Beautiful, pretty lights.
The board that board LED has already matched the graphics card.
Yeah.
See?
It's ideal.
It was meant to be.
That would have been the last time you've seen it, was in that particular video. Now, I've done a couple things to it, as you can see. It's still using the Master Case 6 case, which I absolutely love this case. It's pretty cool. I've done some fan upgrades and stuff. The Cooler Master fans that came with this were not the best, so I've replaced it with Venturi's and a Silent Series Fractal Design fan. So it's pretty much all Fractal fans now. I did get their glass, which is nice, but this stupid little lock up here has kind of sort of broke on me, so I'm gonna have to like contact them, see if I can get a replacement for that. But I really do like tinted glass. I know some people feel the other way around it. I like that it's just kind of hard to see anything in there when the computer's not on. Now because of that, I've had to add some internal lighting. I have a single strip of Cooler Master's like hard magnetic white LED. I didn't want to do like any crazy stupid RGB stuff with this, so that's the way it looks with it. Okay, and so there you can see it powering on. And the other thing that's nice is these LED strips that I'm using are insanely bright. Yeah, but I really do like that. It's got still the Red Devil RX 580 in there. This thing has served me really well, but you guys can see there's been some upgrades. So right now there is a Fractal Design Kelvin cooler in there that I have the AM4 bracket that came in. I was using this for a year and a half before I got this machine, and then I swapped it over. And the thing I realized, I've been running this for so long, I've refilled the loop like twice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the hoses and stuff on it. So tomorrow's vlog is part of it's going to be me tearing this thing down, going to a tower cooler for a little while until I can afford to get this thing kind of fixed up. It's a nice cooler. Fractal did a great design. You guys can't see it right now, but the radiator is a 240? Yeah, 240 Alpha Cool. And it's got the fittings and everything, so you can do that. So that's probably a project in the future. The other thing that got done is Wasmods hooked me up with some cables. So on the motherboard itself and on the CPU, you can't see it so great right now. You'll probably see it tomorrow better. There's sleeve cables. These are just cable extensions. They're not full-on cables to the power supply, but they look pretty sweet, and that like white racing striped strip goes pretty well with like the white and black theme of the motherboard and RAM. And then they also hooked it up with the RX 580 PCI, so now that has also Wasmod cables, and that matches the Red Devil theme with a black and red stripe that's similar to what's going on here. I really like the combination and look of all this, and you can see the two SSDs in the bottom bay there. The thing that doesn't come through too well is that there's a Puget Systems bracket, because this is a big heavy GPU in there. Okay, so I'm not like a super tall guy in the world, you know, I don't consider myself that way. I'm 6 foot, but having been 6 foot my whole life, I can tell you, I've been to plenty places like Japan with low ceilings where people never think to see anybody that's going to be 6 foot there. Even in the United States, I run into some problems sometimes just being 6 foot. I sit in chairs and booths at restaurants and stuff all the time where they just do not fit me right. So, and the same thing with office chairs. I've had plenty of office chairs, and I feel like I'm sitting on like a little teeny tiny like shelf or something like that. But here it is, and I love this thing. It's me being 6 foot tall, it's got kind of like this little extra padding here. And a lot of times when I sit in a chair, like my knees will be out here and this is where the chair stops. So this goes all the way to the back of my knees. I absolutely love this thing. The downside is it's leather, and I can see that getting really hot in the summertime. And see if I can find it. I do have cats, and sometimes they decide to do dumb things like cling to it. So the thing that is nice about it though is it is completely metal. Well, the casters aren't, but they don't need to be. But this thing it's built insanely well. Even the armrests are metal. So I love it for that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so one of the things that sometimes sucks about working out your home or working at a computer a lot is that you're always constantly sitting at a desk. So this is a turnkey desk. It was picked up at Costco. This thing barely fit in the car, just barely. It's got metal legs on the bottom. It is like a, what people call it, like piano lift. It's like a scissor lift. It's not like a other desk where it goes like straight up and down. And on the back here, it's got a couple of nice things. Let me get this monitor so you guys can see it. There's a couple plug outlets, so if I need to like fast charge my phone or something, I can do that here. Or there's actually USB ports there too, and those are 2 amp, so it will output 2 amp. You see it's also got this button here. Okay, so I've got like just one like little quick video to record here, and then I'm gonna stream tonight. Weird thing's kind of odd is the video I'm about to record is to go up today, the day I'm filming on Thursday, but you guys won't see the vlog until tomorrow, so that's kind of how this is weird. And there'll be like a week delay for a lot of you guys, so I'll explain that in the video. Just if you haven't seen it, I'll have a bubble up here going back to it so you guys can kind of see it. It's kind of like a State of the Union address for cell processing's video or channel or whatever. All right, vlog. Say hi to yourselves, most of you people out there. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. I'm including this in the video because I need to use it because my controller died during Cuphead. So what I'm doing is, this is one of the things I got for Christmas I forgot to mention. This is a Steam controller case, and it's got like everything all contained in here and spot for the batteries. Very useful when I go to LANs. So hey, that's the end of the stream today. It's actually kind of going into tomorrow a little bit. It's a little bit after midnight. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the stream for tonight, but awesome stream tonight. Awesome vlog. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. So yeah, ended it tonight. Awesome. Everybody had supported really great. Lots of hosts to my channel, which I love. I mean, wow. Like Disturbed Medic for 7 months now has been subbing to this channel, and that's fucking ridiculous to me. You know, it's like there's a 7-month sub now. It's wow. And then the guard that I almost never see or talk to or anything in the chat. Just kind of always been a lurker. Just comes in and drops 1,000 biddies just like that, and it's just like insane, man, insane. This is why I love doing this, you guys. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow.